Hello Standard 10. Hello Standard 10. We completed some of the topics of the Union Executive, and today's class will be doing the process of impeachment or removal. Now the first thing which you have to know that how the president is removed or how the president is impeached. Okay, the president is impeached with the two-third majority by passing vote of no confidence. The president is removed by two-third majority by passing vote of no confidence. But why this impeachment motion is called by the parliament? The parliament has a power to call the impeachment motion, but why the impeachment motion is called against the president? Now, here the reasons is if he is found guilty of misusing his status and position, or if he act against the provisions of the constitution, or if he is found guilty of misusing his status and position, or found involved in corruption, he may be impeached. So here there are several reasons where he can be impeached. If he act against the provisions of the constitution, if he is found guilty of misusing his status and position, okay, or if found involved in corruption, he can be impeached. Who has the power to impeach him? He is impeached by the parliament, okay, by calling the impeachment motion where two-third majority passes vote of no confidence separately. Now, the next topic which we are going to start in today's class is powers of the president. The President of the Republic India enjoys vast power which are as follows. So in today's class we will do only executive power. Only executive. He has executive power, legislative power, discretionary power. So many powers are there. So today's class we will do executive power. Okay, so here the first thing which you have to remember is the president is the head of the executive. So who is the head of the executive? President. So he makes many appointments. He makes many appointments. Appointment to key post to run the administration. Appointment to key post to run the administration. So he appoints the prime minister and the council of minister on his advice. Means whose advice we are talking about? We are talking about on the advice of the prime minister, okay, or the council of ministers. See here, you in a very simple manner, even if you don't answer on his advice, you only answer that the president appoints the prime minister and the council of minister. Now the question arises how the president appoints the prime minister and the council of minister. See, the after the general election, the president calls the leader of the majority winning party to form the government. Okay, so here he appoints the prime minister. Then prime minister prepares a list of the council of minister who should be appointed by the president. So here all key post appointments are done by the president on the advice of the prime minister and the council of minister. So the council of ministers are appointed on the advice of the prime minister. The council of ministers are appointed by the president but on the advice of the prime minister. Then the governors of all states. See, the governors of all states, very key post. Okay, the governors of all the states are also appointed by the president. Lieutenant governor and chief commissioners of the union territories are also appointed by the president. The next we have the chief justice and the judges of the Supreme Court and High Courts. They are also appointed by the president. It means that it does not mean that I have given only 4 points. See, as per the examination, you have to learn only 4 points. There are many points. Attorney General, okay, he is appointed by the president. So, like this, so many key posts, okay, they are appointed by the president. I have given you 4 points so that you don't get confused. In your examination, you will get this. Okay, that give the executive powers running, write the executive powers of the president. So you will be writing he appoints. There are some more which you can refer the book. All the union ministers, all the union minister means the cabinet minister and the council of ministers are individually responsible to the president. Okay, they are individually responsible to the president and they hold office during the pleasure of the president. Means here we see that what is the term of the union minister or what is the term of the council of minister, you will mention till they enjoy the pleasure of the president. So in today's class we completed the process of impeachment where you studied that the president can be removed by the parliament if he is found guilty or misusing his power and position or he act against the provisions of the constitution. Then you studied he enjoys a vast power and you only have done the executive power where you studied that the key post to run the administration, all these appointments are done by the president but on the advice of the prime minister and the council of minister, the cabinet minister, they are individually responsible to the president and they hold the office till they enjoy the pleasure of the president. So today's class only so much. Thank you.